Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. At the helm of the table, I have my wonderful executive producer and co-host,
Jordan.
Next to him, I have my wonderful co-host,
Omar.
Omar, I was actually talking to Gio about this yesterday. Have you seen the video online of the chick? She sings for this rock band. The rock band's called... The rock band's called Brass Against.
I know exactly what you're going to talk about. That's exactly what I was going to bring up.
So
it's the one thing I have in my notes to talk about today.
It's insanity. So for anybody who hasn't seen this video, it's a video of this chick. She's a singer of this band called Brass Against. And what she does is, she's performing and shit with her band. And then a fan comes up and she brings him on the stage. And he lays down like on the stage. And she fucking like takes her pants off and pisses on his face.
Pisses on his face. Apparently she had to pee really bad.
Wild.
Didn't know, and which I'll tell you what is kind of a smooth way to play it off, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a rock band.
Yeah.
But they said that she had never done that, and everyone was they were like surprised. I'm sure.
It's so funny. You're just sitting there strumming the bass. You're like, oh, I didn't know she was going to do that.
Yeah. Did you see the full video? How does she bring him up? She's like, come here. How does she choose?
I only saw the part where like the fan is down on the ground and she's peeing on his face. And just so everybody knows, it's not like the guy's freaking out. The guy's enjoying it.
No, he's loving it.
And it's a fountain of piss.
Yeah.
It's not even like one stream. It's like
It's a lot.
They open the levees to New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, because women have a much stronger and like heavier stream.
And they don't know how to control it.
Yeah, and it comes out quick. I mean, look at how quick she pissed that out. If I had to pee really bad, it would take me a good 45 seconds. 45 seconds at least. I'm just standing there pissed.
I, for one, say I see no problems.
Yeah,
and
the
I think
guy doesn't mind.
We should stop kink shaming.
But you know what I heard? I think he got up and kind of like swung around and threw it into the crowd.
Okay, that's insane.
Now that's out of control.
That's
Because I might have not wanted to piss on me. Maybe I'll watch someone get pissed on, but I don't want it.
I'd rather be fucking smashed to death like a Travis Scott. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god!
Turn to mashed potato.
Right? Is that too soon?
Too soon.
Yeah, a little too
soon. Hey, speaking of that shit, dude, he's getting sued for a lot of money.
He gonna get
sued
all right.
They said 800 billion? 800 million. Sorry.
$800 billion, Travis.
800 billion.
Almost a trill.
Almost the value of fucking Apple or some shit.
Oh my gosh. I think.
Imagine.
Wait, I think it was 2 billion.
It's 800 million. Wait, 2 billion?
No, it's
think
over
so.
2 billion.
It's
Yeah.
up to 2 billion.
I think I think maybe it was like the damages or something resulted in around 2 billion. So I'm assuming that's everything added
That's
up.
way more than what he's worth, bro.
When I tell you he's not gonna pay none of that, he's not gonna pay any of that.
Who do you think is going to end up falling off? Live Nation
gonna pay that shit.
But do you think they'll like? I feel like they're good enough to where like they'll skirt around it.
Yeah, they will.
Like they probably have good enough lawyers to where they can find ways to get out of all this shit. Like, oh, you bought the ticket, so you're liable for any dangers that happen.
If anything, they'll settle a certain amount, and then Travis is gonna do like another tour where he pays all his debts off, and they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure
That's what the baby's doing.
I'm sure they do.
The baby's on tour, and the LGBTQ community is apparently sponsoring this tour.
Oh, for real?
God.
Yeah.
Wait,
Really?
he made
Yeah.
good with them.
Yes, like I think one corporation. Remember, like the headline where it was like, "Oh, he met with like the CEO of the gays or something," and they got his approval, and they gave him approval to like be fine or whatever.
I am the leader of the gays.
I swear to God.
I speak for the gays.
Who is head gay?
Who's the head gay?
Who is top gay?
Who
the
is top gay?
The gay
RuPaul.
commander in chief.
RuPaul, Elton John, maybe.
Oh, Elton John might be like, yeah.
He's like the
Who's the
ambassador.
top gay?
But who's like the gay CEO? Elton John's like a gay ambassador.
Damn, I don't know. Maybe Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
No,
give Ellen.
fuck
No,
Ellen.
not CEO.
I mean, I don't
Damn,
like.
you know who's the
different.
gay CEO?
You might be right. It might be RuPaul.
Tim Cook.
Tim Cook?
Oh, he's gay.
He's literally CEO and he's gay.
He's gay.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
Tim
that.
Cook is gay.
I didn't know
The
that.
CEO of Apple is gay.
He
I
can't
just
be
thought
CEO of
everybody.
both.
I just thought everybody that was the CEO of Apple like dresses terribly. So I didn't know.
Wow, I had no idea.
They always
Yeah,
wear them
he's-
stupid ass black T-shirts.
One of the few openly gay CEOs.
I did not even know that.
Yep.
I mean, he seems boring, so I didn't.
He seems boring.
I never tried to find out about Tim Cook.
Yeah, he's a boring gay guy.
Damn.
He's
You know what I mean?
Would you be gay for Tim Cook?
no.
Would I be gay for Tim Cook? What does
Yeah.
that mean? I have to be in a full-on gay
Yeah,
relationship
like
with
if
this
he
guy?
wants to, fly you out some places for that pussy.
I'm not
You
doing.
wouldn't?
No.
He's a
Not at all.
billionaire.
I need a large sum of money to do something
He's
gay
a
like
billionaire.
that. How much to get fucked in the ass? How much money to get fucked in the ass?
Nothing. I don't want it.
Does it have to be an average-sized penis?
I don't want it.
How big you think
Someone
Tim Cook
slaps
is?
down $3 bill
I don't
on
want-
this table.
I don't want it to happen
$3
to me.
bill?
$3 bill.
Hey, but you not doing.
Not taxed. The government knows about this whole
Listen,
thing.
man. Money notwithstanding, I just don't want the memory of that in my mind, and I don't want the feeling.
I do.
Yeah.
Because I remember $3 billion, the $3 billion that came right after that.
You get sad sometimes. They're like, I'm a cannonball. Jump into your big ass pool.
Right?
Jump into your humongous pool.
$3 billion.
It's like, oh, it sucks. I'm gonna go rock climbing though, like outside of my house, just on the side. You know? Just some
I'm
crazy
gonna get my
shit.
jet ski.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my jet ski.
And help relieve my troubles.
Oh my god!
But this is so much fun. You know?
But you still
You know
got
what?
fucked in the end?
It was
You do
worth
know,
it.
Yeah,
It
and everyone can bring it up.
Yeah.
You know,
It's gonna be a known thing, you know what I mean?
it's televised.
Yeah.
It's
That's part of
Oh,
the
that's
deal.
that's like something
It's part
you
of the
see
deal.
in like Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Speaking of alternative realities. So back to the chick that pissed on the fan. What do you guys think would happen if that was a female fan and a male artist, and he took his dick out and pissed all over a young woman's face?
I think you know the answer.
I think it would be. It wouldn't be that big of a
Bro, he
deal.
would
No,
be
there would have been
canceled to
outrage.
high heaven.
Why would it be canceled?
Absolutely.
Bro, everyone in the crowd would have started screaming.
Nah,
Oh,
if
yeah.
she
And
if she
getting
signed up
serious.
for it, did the guy sign up for it, or did it just like happen?
He signed up for it.
Yeah,
That's what I want to know.
'cause
How
you
did
was
she
just-
get him up there?
I don't
He was
think it
just
was a-
sitting looking
I
up
don't
at the
think-
pussy.
I don't think it was a case of her telling him, I'm going to piss on you. But it was a case of her bringing him up and like putting him down. And she started taking her pants off. So I think he knew what was happening.
Oh, see, that's crazy.
Maybe he thought she was going to sit on his face. And then he's like, oh, this is not what I thought would happen.
But this is still all right. This is all right.
This is still all right, I guess.
I still don't mind.
See, that's
I
actually-
thought she chose him.
Yeah, I thought that he knew he was gonna get peed on.
He was anointed.
That's a tough one, dude. He didn't know he was gonna get pissed.
I
If he
thought
didn't
he
know he was
knew.
gonna get pissed on, she took a serious risk.
That's
'Cause
insane.
What if this guy got up immediately and was like, "What is this?" That's not what I thought was gonna happen.
you don't even do that in the bedroom without asking first.
You have
So
to
you should
ask.
not do that on a stage in front of people,
All your other bandmates are there.
Yeah,
especially
just
with a bald man.
spitting it up like Triple H,
Oh,
the guy.
she peed all
he was
over
loving
his-
it though.
All over his bald head. And
like
he just,
Triple H.
Yeah.
he just like wiped it across his face and just...
That is disgusting.
Yeah, I can't get into piss, man. No piss, no poop.
No.
Nah, I'm good on that, bro.
That's
I don't-
tough. That
You can
people
keep-
like that.
You can keep it.
Yeah, you can keep it.
You can keep it.
Nothing's pleasant about that type of shit.
We should cancel that guy. He should not be able to like work anywhere ever again
Because he allowed himself
because
to
he
be
allowed somebody to get
pissed
peed on.
I'm
to
sure
pee on him.
Most people in the crowd were pissed because you know he had to go back in there. And now you're standing next to him.
Oh.
Now you're standing next to him. And then there's video of him. You know, like maybe his job saw.
Exactly.
What are they gonna think of him?
That's disgusting.
You got your face pissed on. I watched the whole thing.
Hey, Danny, you had a wild weekend, huh?
Didn't you?
I saw what you was up to Friday night.
Oh, man.
You came in here with that stinky ass face.
Stink ass face on that pee pee. You dried the pee pee off yet? It's too much, man.
So did you guys see basically that Ghislaine Maxwell is going to start her case?
Oh, really?
The chick who was like Epstein's girlfriend.
She's still
/
alive?
wife. Yeah.
What a
She's gonna
fucking
start her
Oh,
case
they'll
pretty
get her.
soon.
They'll get her soon.
Yeah, dude, and like some other shit came out recently about Jeffrey Epstein. It was like reports of like the shit that was happening when he was in prison, and a report came out basically that he at one point, like the day before he died, literally 24 hours before he died, he was supposed to meet with his lawyers, and he canceled the meeting because he like he needed a reason to cancel. And he said, "I need to make a call."
Yeah.
And he said he was gonna call his mom, but his mom's been dead since 2004. So who the fuck did he call?
Really?
Bro, I don't
This is all
believe-
fact. Like this came out for. Wow.
This came out today.
I don't believe any
That's-
of that shit no more.
What is he, the Riddler? Why would he
I
die?
know.
Why would he end it like that? Why would he say his mom? Why couldn't he just lie and say somebody else?
I don't know who he called, bro, but he
They didn't
called.
fact check
He
his
called
ass.
somebody.
Whoa.
That's
And
hilarious. The Riddler.
he's-
That's so fucking
He was
funny.
dead in
Who
24
did I
hours.
call? Yeah, I mean, who knows, man?
I'm still stuck on the fact that the camera stopped working and that the two security guards just happened to not see anything. And you got a
and-
dead man now.
It's
I
pretty
know.
wild because like it all just got brushed under the rug.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Nobody paid attention.
People forget about it.
Yeah, people
That man is
definitely
on-
forgot about Ghislaine.
He's on Jupiter. He is somewhere. He is alive. He is just somewhere we
They
don't know.
shot him off to Mars.
He's
He's
somewhere.
he's waiting for us over there.
He's on another island somewhere.
Oh my
He could be. He could be in Guam.
That's crazy. He had his own whole island. It was his.
How much money was he making to buy a whole island and build a house out there?
all right,
He was
so-
worth like $500 million, right?
Yeah, in my
Something like
opinion, you have to be at least a few. You have to have at least a few $100 million to have an island. You
How
can't
much-
be
Yeah.
like you can't have like 10 million and have an island. You can't have like 20 million and have an island. You have to have at least 100 or more. To have
Yes.
an
What do you
island.
think the taxes are on an island?
I don't even know.
I don't
Do you
even
think there's
know.
any like any sort of annual
Was that-
payments
You
you
have
have
to
make?
pay it to the government that the island is like registered to.
Was it an American island or was it like Canadian?
No, it was. It wasn't Canadian. It was. I think it was near South America somewhere.
I thought it was off of the coast of New York. No, or it's south.
It was in the U.S.
The island?
Yeah.
I thought it was like right outside of New York. Maybe I'm just tripping. I think I'm tripping.
I don't think so because I remember them saying that they had to take a plane to get there.
Yeah. Shit. Fuck that. I don't know. I don't even know the thought process of buying an island.
Now I really want to know the logistics of buying an island.
Dude, they talked about it. It's funny. They talked about that in the documentary. He had to buy you can't buy people, but he had to fucking pay a bunch of fucking.
So you say.
You're just not offering enough money. That's
Yeah.
can't
That's
buy
the only
people.
problem. So he had to fucking pay these workers to come out and they like designed all the roads. He had like engineers design the roads.
Insane.
He had architects design the house.
So it's like a city over there.
Pretty much.
Or no? Is it big
well,
like that?
It's not that much.
And instead of a city, just imagine a house and like all the roads only lead to the house or like two different parts of the house, maybe like a little racquetball court or some shit or like a pool.
Oh, wow.
And like an entire island with just like one house on it.
That's crazy. What a crazy thought that people can buy islands and just fucking plop a house there and like, yeah, I'll just go visit it.
Whole
crazy-
ass island.
Some
Just when
crazy
I'm
rich
feeling
asshole.
bored.
You know what I mean?
You gotta buy. I mean, I'm sure. Who does it belong to? I thought I'm buying this island. It still belongs to a different country.
No, it's yours, but you of course have to pay like taxes and shit to the government.
But like, which government? To my own government?
I think the government that is like closest to that island.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, I
Some
mean,
shitty
that's
government
not right.
just, where they get out the measuring tape. Just
I think that's exactly how it works. There's no way you can be completely tax free.
just ungoverned out there on the island.
You know how many rich people would do it?
Yeah.
They'd be
For
buying
real.
up. They'd be buying up everything.
If there's even shit to buy
Imagine
anymore.
saying that,
Every
though.
little island.
I'm going to my island for the weekend.
That's insane.
instead of like a beach house, I'm gonna go to my island.
That's the future, man.
I don't want it to be.
Just fucking islands. Everyone starts buying islands to get away from everybody. There's gotta be tons of
all the
islands.
super
out there.
rich people.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the super rich people. All the little mini islands. They're not even like huge islands. They're just an island so close you can say hey to your neighbor on the other island.
That would be tight.
A little island community.
Hey, y'all make like a whole nation,
Yeah.
a whole country out of the
Talk
island.
about
Hawaii,
island
man.
boys.
Talk about island
Talk
boys.
about
Oh my
island
God.
boys.
That was actually amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing, Omar.
Can't believe that didn't come to me sooner. You guys remember that goddamn video? Have you seen that video?
Isn't it with those two like I don't know what they are, like Cuban or some shit?
Yeah, I think they're Cuban.
Two Cuban guys and their hair is fucking crazy looking.
I thought they were just white.
Nah,
they
they're
Cuban?
some sort of Hispanic. Yeah, I think Cuban, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's good.
So technically they are island boys, but but not the ones you want. Not, you know.
Not the ones that you like to see.
Yeah, blue spiky,
That video was
fat dreads.
that was just a crazy video.
It's a crazy video. It's crazy how like the internet makes people like that famous just out of nowhere.
Absolutely. They
You
just
know?
pop up and then now they have this huge following that they can use to do all kinds of shit.
Like
See,
once
it's the people that follow them afterwards that's like really questionable.
yeah, what are you doing following them?
And then giving
it's all
them
fun
money.
and games to laugh and watch the video, but what are you doing? You want to be updated on what's going on with them?
You want to be friends with them?
Well, I just want to stay on top of it. I want to see what's going
I want
on.
to stay on top of the situation and keep the news coming from them.
Nah, bro.
I want to be
That's,
updated is all.
that's insane.
Oh my
Like,
god!
hey, I want to see what they're up to today.
what are the island
what are they
boys
doing?
up to today? What are the island boys up to today?
That's insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of people where I'm just like, how did you just random like that kid with the long neck? You remember that? The little skinny white kid?
Yeah.
Long neck something? Or just long
Yeah.
neck?
Or like the yodeling kid.
yeah, the yodeling
Yeah.
kid.
Damn, I wonder where he's at.
Had him yodeling in a Walmart.
That was like what, 3 years ago?
More
I don't
than
even
that.
remember.
Who knows, man?
I know he's in high school right now. They're like, hey, Mason,
Do it.
fucking yodel.
Hey,
I don't even
Fuck
know.
yodel
song.
for
All I
us.
know is he probably gets all the bitches.
Yeah.
with that
Yeah,
yodel.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure he can sing like a motherfucker.
Oh my god,
now.
you met Drake? That's probably what they tell him.
Did he meet Drake? Did Drake bring
He
him out?
probably met Drake.
I'm pretty sure you met Drake.
There's no way he didn't meet
That's
Drake.
hilarious.
That's the way I see it.
What a funny interaction that would be, huh?
I just would love to see their conversations.
Yeah,
like,
what
what
are
are
they
they talking about?
I don't want to live in a world where he didn't meet Drake.
I don't either. I don't either. He better
Like-
have met fucking Drake.
Yeah, like if you get famous doing that,
Yeah.
I at least want to meet some kind of star. If I'm him and I
Yeah.
get like, come on,
Yeah.
you know.
Drake has to be there. I have to be friends
Who's a
with Drake
country?
now.
Who's a country all-star right now?
I don't know.
Luke Bryan.
Jason
Luke
Aldean.
I want to
Bryan.
meet Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean.
Jason Aldean.
Yeah, man.
Nah, those kids, they want to meet George Strait and all them people there. The old country singers.
The little kid. Yeah, that's true. He looked
If
like
you
some old
if
school
you
shit.
were bro, if you're bold enough to yodel in the middle of a Walmart, I feel like your goals are like way older.
And you know what's nuts? I mean, it's not like he had a hat out. He was looking for money. He was looking for some attention and like a big breakthrough. And that boy
Yeah.
got it.
He got it.
He fucking got it.
Yeah, man.
At a Walmart, fucking found fame.
Just like the Ocean Spray guy, the guy who was like almost homeless. I think he was legit homeless or almost homeless. and he was riding around on his longboard listening to that song.
It's
It's that
by
song
the fucking
by
band.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
I don't remember the song.
Dreams.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. And he was just riding down the longboard, just mouthing the lyrics.
Just chilling.
Drinking Ocean Spray cranberry
Out
juice.
of the fucking bottle. The big ass bottle.
Looking
Yeah.
calm as hell. Looks like he does this every day, all day. and they got him. They got
canceled
him
him.
like
They
an
got him
RV
like
or something.
they got him a truck.
Canceled
They
him.
canceled him.
He got canceled.
Yes, they found like
No
old
way.
tweets or something. He was like homophobic or some shit.
No, you're lying.
I swear
The Ocean
to
Spray guy
God.
got canceled.
I swear to God. That's why he
No.
disappeared.
Man, talk about like a spark and a flutter, bro.
Bro, as
That
fast as
shit
they
is
come, as
wild.
fast as they leave, dude.
Bro, as fast as it goes, bro.
Bro,
It's
that's
insane.
Are you joking right
I
now?
swear they did.
What did he
I
say?
seen it somewhere.
I thought he was homeless. I think he is homeless.
No, he's not homeless. He lives in like
How
a.
can you be homeless and homophobic?
Bad
man?
situation. He's a poor guy.
You got to be accepting of all if you're
You
homeless.
gotta be one or the other. You can't be both.
If you're homeless, you can't be discriminatory. You need money, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine
be
you
a
come into
racist
a
homeless
gay guy's
person.
about to give you $1. He's like, "Here you go." It's like, "Oh no, thank you."
No,
Keep
thank
your
you.
dollar.
I'll keep that shit.
Get out of here.
Get out of here!
out of
damn
my
it.
face.
I don't want that dollar. It's tainted.
Get that ferret dollar from my face.
Very dollar away from me. No, you can't. A racist homeless guy. You can't. In what position are you
Right?
to judge somebody?
You have literally no means to judge anybody.
That's crazy.
Literally no means.
They have to exist though.
Damn.
They
I
have
think
to.
I met a.
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure I met a QAnon homeless guy before.
Dude,
How'd that
That
go?
was wild.
Speaking of, oh my, I'm really glad you brought this up, dude. So currently, there's a chapter of people who were like following QAnon deeply,
Mm-hmm.
and they splintered off into this other like section of it because this other guy, convinced a bunch of people to listen to him. As these things go, you convince a bunch of people to listen to you.
That's how
And
they
I think
got
it's
there in
like-
the first place.
I think it's like a few hundred people. He convinced
Oh.
them that John F. Kennedy Jr., who's been dead since 1999, he died in a plane crash.
Uh-huh.
This guy's convinced like these few hundred people that John F. Kennedy Jr. is going to come back from the dead and he's going to meet them in Dallas at this one specific place.
Oh my
And they've
God.
been there for weeks.
You're fucking lying.
I'm dead serious. And
What,
like
do they,
they
what do
just
they look like? What kind of people are these?
are a bunch of crazy white people.
But like, what are they like? Like apocalypse? Like got a bunker type of white people, or like MAGA white people? Who are these
It's a
people?
combination of both. That's the
Oh
most
my
scary
God.
shit.
Wait, are they meeting like outside of a Sheraton, or are they like?
I don't know exactly where it is. I forgot. I was reading.
I would
reading
hate it
about
for it to be
earlier.
like just like a random Burger King, and like I'm the manager.
Yeah.
And like fuck, we gotta deal with these fucking people.
I think,
now.
I think it's like a specific spot because he's supposed to come back to that spot.
Where
or
he
some shit.
died.
Dallas. What's going on?
No,
in
no, he
Dallas?
died somewhere else. But like for some reason, I think he's gonna come to that spot. It's completely random. There's no way I can make
That's
sense
so
of it.
funny.
They're just camping out in the middle of nowhere.
Bro, that shit is sad, bro. I'll be looking at them. I'm like, man, y'all really believe this?
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
are the ones that are holding us down, holding the planet down.
Holding the society back.
Yeah, you guys
I
are really
saw,
killing us here, dude.
I saw a post like talking about it, and they were interviewing like a family member of one of the ladies who's there,
Yeah.
and she's like a mother and like a grandmother to these she has kids, and like the kids were saying, and like, she has a husband and shit,
Yeah.
and the husband was saying that she had spent $200,000 of their own money. Like, just
$200,000?
giving it to the guy because he's been like organizing the whole shit.
Oh my God! From one person.
And that's
And
just
that
Imagine
guy-
how much money that guy has.
Bro, that guy's taking a bath with that money.
Oh,
Literally.
yeah.
Every time she writes a check, he just gets
I'm
like,
gonna
hey.
give it right to JFK Jr.
JFK
when the
Jr.
door closes.
coming back any day now.
Come back any day now. Don't worry. All right, thank you. Close the door.
I know, man.
Fucking evil ass motherfucker. Who believes that?
Hey man, there's a sucker born every day.
Fucking, they think
Yeah.
he's Jesus?
They think he's gonna do something. I
Even
don't
if
know.
he comes back, what the fuck do you expect him to do?
what is the true expectation of what he's supposed
That's
to
what
do?
I
if he
like.
comes
Every
back
time
to
somebody like has a theory, I'm like, bro, even if it happens, what the fuck does this mean?
They worship him.
It's just JFK. He wasn't that cool of a guy. He cheated on his wife.
life? Yeah.
He had freaky ass Marilyn Monroe singing at his birthday party.
And not even JFK, JFK Jr.
Yeah,
The
I was gonna
son.
ask, what is it?
Oh,
what-
it's
did
the
his
son.
son do anything? What did
Yeah,
his
he
son
didn't do anything. He was just a guy. He was trying to be a lawyer.
I thought this was for JFK.
No, it's for JFK
guy.
Jr., which makes it even more random.
He wasn't even a politician.
I thought it was
Lawyer.
JFK. So it's his son.
JFK Jr.
The fuck is wrong with these people?
I'm telling you, bro.
That name just sounds
I'm
ridiculous.
telling
you. JFK Jr.
Sounds like a fucking fast food joint.
JFK Jr.
You want to go to JFK Jr.'s?
JFK Jr.
Let me get a JFK Jr. medium with this.
Sounds like a chicken joint. Right?
like a kid's meal. Of
But
like,
dude, legitimately, they're waiting for John F. Kennedy Jr. to come back from the dead. This man has been dead for more than 20 years.
Bro, people are just bored, bro. They got to be just bored.
how do
They
you
just
pull
waiting.
it off?
I don't even. How do you meet somebody dumb enough to be like, hey, I think I can convince them that JFK Jr. is going to come back?
Dude, how do they hold this much power over people?
I fucking know.
And then, like, all right, like, I was reading someone's analysis on it, and they're basically saying, like, okay,
The
let's say, someone, like, this reporter did, like, an analysis. He said, let's look at it. Let's try to look at this logically.
Okay.
Let's say he comes.
Okay.
He said, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say he comes back. Let's say we're all wrong, and John F. Kennedy Jr. comes back for the dead.
Okay.
Like, do they think that he will support them? Because, like, if you
His
look
dad was like a fucking liberal.
exactly, and if you look up like all of his views, he was a super like liberal, progressive dude. Like, he actually didn't even like Donald Trump. He hated what Donald Trump stood for. Like, he was completely against all that.
Wait,
kind of
JFK
shit.
or JFK Jr.?
Both of them. JFK Jr. specifically.
How is this happening then?
Bro, I can't.
Does nobody even know who he is? Like, are they not doing any research? They just heard JFK like, yeah, he's a politician, sure. I would love for him to come back.
He'll help our cause right now.
You know the fucked up thing is, I'm sure there's some way that they're justifying it. I don't know how though.
How is he explaining this to them? How is he pulling this off for so long?
He's just spinning this yarn around these people, and they're believing it.
Someone must know. That like I mean I didn't know this to be quite
Somebody
honest.
knows
Someone
this
must
is
I
a
didn't know
joke.
too much about John F. Kennedy or his son, but like if he's a liberal and like all this shit, I mean, why are you out there? why didn't you choose a more fucking right?
He won't like you.
He won't like.
He
you.
won't like
He comes back. Oh boy, what is this?
That's what I
He
came
just
back
lands.
for.
hell is
He
this?
just comes back from like I don't fucking know from heaven or whatever. He's like a whole spirit now. He's like, who the fuck are these people waiting for me? They have signs with his name on it.
Oh man,
We loved you and your daddy. Did you really?
He died doing some rich guy shit. He used to like fly in his own planes.
oh he used to fly them himself like pilot.
Oh, so he
Yeah.
crashed?
I believe so.
Oh, that's sad.
That's some G shit though, kind of. Crashed in the.
I heard
own
he. I
plane,
heard
that
he was a good guy though. I'm not sure if that was true, but I heard he was a good guy.
They was a good little family.
So
was
they
cool.
getting popped though.
Yeah, they was
Didn't,
getting popped.
They were
Didn't during
they
the
were
pandemic.
fucking killing those family members.
I think one of his cousins or like his nieces and like her daughter got killed.
I wouldn't be
They
surprised.
drowned or some shit in the lake. It was,
Oh
near,
my
the, it was
God.
near the beginning of the pandemic.
those Kennedys have a tendency to die, man.
There's something, bro. It's something happened to him, bro.
Yeah.
Like something. Where did they come from?
Yeah, some Final Destination shit.
Because they all look crazy.
So apparently their daddy was a bootlegger.
Well, they all look like
Kennedy
mannequins.
Senior, he did something. He cheated. death.
So, no,
I've
he
seen
did
Final
something.
Destination.
Apparently
I know
he
what's
used to
going
be
on.
like he was basically like a gangster.
Oh,
Like, that's
okay.
how he started out doing like a bunch of illegal shit and like shady shit, and he used that to like put it into legitimate businesses,
Mm-hmm.
right? And eventually like invest in the stock market, and like from there he made like business connections
Yeah.
with like all the powerful people in America.
Like most gangsters do.
Exactly, and then paid his kids' ways into like power and like good colleges and shit, and from there, like with all the connections, they were able to like run for state senator
Yeah.
and then president, shit like that.
Should make a movie about that. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that would be
It
really
actually
cool.
is pretty fascinating.
I would actually watch that.
Yeah, not about him,
Well, there
about
was-
his dad.
There was a show like that had some elements of it, but it didn't really go into it. Like they had his dad as a character in the show,
Oh,
but he
okay.
wasn't
the
like
Kennedys, just a sitcom.
an animated sitcom.
What was the show about? It was like a
No, this is not. This was the show I'm talking about. Wasn't an animated sitcom. It was a drama on HBO called.
Was it an sitcom?
It was called Boardwalk Empire.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It
It's a
took
good
place.
show.
Yeah, it took place in like the 20s. The show. So like it has a bunch of people who were alive back then, like Joe Kennedy, who was a big figure at that time.
It's pretty interesting.
That'd
Yeah.
be tight.
It's about bootleggers. Pretty damn good. With
Man, can you
homeboy,
believe there was
Ugly
a-
boy.
There was a time here in the U.S. because this is a good segue for that show. That there was a time here in the U.S. where alcohol was illegal.
Bro, I was about to say. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
It's because they were beating them ladies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's they were
Hitting
there.
their
Yeah,
wives.
they were beating them wives too much,
And then they brought it back.
within,
brought it back.
I said, all right,
like,
that's enough. Enough time out.
in less than like 15 years.
Yeah.
They're
That's
like,
just
we're
crazy,
going to
bro.
bring this back.
You can't get rid of alcohol. How are you going to take this away from us? Like, all right.
It's my human liver.
There's no weed. Imagine all you got is cigarettes.
Yeah, that was
They
tough
don't- and
times.
no alcohol.
It was
Imagine they
driving
made
people crazy.
alcohol. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes or anything, but imagine they made alcohol and cigarettes.
Yeah, that
Illegal.
People would have been stressed out.
Oh my god.
People would have been killing each other.
Yeah.
Straight,
or,
yeah.
Or they would have been drinking coffee like to the gills.
Oh my gosh, just having heart attacks and shit.
Nah, the other day I was reading about like what was it called? That was a fucking bird.
Did you hear that through the mic? Or no?
I don't think I heard it because you were next to me.
I don't think I heard that, but Omar just released a huge
fuck
belch.
yeah.
It was a bellowing.
Yo, bellow.
You were saying, Jim?
But what is it like the women's rights movement?
The temperance movement.
Yeah. So I was reading what happened over in England, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were blowing up shit in England. Like
The
they
ladies?
They were blowing up like football stadiums and like bars.
Were they Bane?
Yeah.
How'd they,
Like Bane.
how'd they have time to do that? Who was watching the kids?
How do they do that? Do it. Just fucking watching from a helicopter or something.
Come here, Doris. Come here, Doris. Fucking ridiculous, man.
How'd they
I
pull
gotta
this
watch
off?
the kids. Your mom is gonna go blow up a soccer stadium, so I
Just
gotta
going to
watch
earn
y'all.
us some rights and some voting rights.
I was like, damn, Americans ain't shit. We pussy.
no, in Europe, because they don't
They
have
get
guns over
down,
there, they
bro.
get down. They'll push cars over. They'll set some fire to some businesses.
You know they do a lot in Europe? Bombs.
Yeah, like you said, they have no
Bombing is
guns.
Very
Scary, man.
popular. Yeah, they don't really have as many guns, so they be bombing each other. Like, if you ever look up, like, are you guys familiar with the history of the IRA and like England, like the English government?
Nah, not at all.
So the
Not
IRA.
even a little.
So for those not familiar, like obviously Ireland is a part of like the whole like island of the UK geographically, but at one time they were ruled, of course, by the English, right? So the English wanted to have domain over them, like control over them for years, and like they were basically like they used them as like a worker population. They treated them like shit, and the Irish were just treated as like second, third class citizens. They were just treated horribly by the Englishmen, right?
That's why they did all that to them potatoes.
Yep. And at the time, the Irish started to like, hey, we got to rebel. Like, this shit's horrible. So a bunch of these fucking, I'm not going to say badass because they did fucked up shit, but a bunch of these like crazy ass Irish motherfuckers got together and founded something called the IRA, which is like an Irish rebel group. But they're fucking crazy. They've bombed like English officials and they
Yeah.
kill
Wow.
they've
Pulled
killed
it off?
They kill like children. They don't give a fuck.
Oh my god!
Damn.
They're crazy.
They get crazy over there in Ireland.
Yeah, man. There's like a bunch of movies and like documentaries about how, like the war between them and the English because they wanted to take back their land.
Yeah.
So there's like I think they recently got it within the last 100 years. They got their freedom.
I think they got like a part of it. Cause
I don't even
like,
think they got all of it.
I think there's Northern Ireland, and then there's the Republic of Ireland. And,
Yeah.
like, they're two different things.
The Republic of
The
Ireland.
Republic of Ireland,
Irish.
and the Northern Ireland flag looks exactly like the English flag.
Damn.
So they ain't even got the whole thing.
You know what I think of when I think of the Irish? Just a bunch of people fighting and drinking.
Yeah.
Kind of tight.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Only
That's
bars.
exactly what I
Every other building is a bar.
I would love to go to Ireland.
Just a
Oh
bunch
yeah, I
of
bet it's
bars.
good. I've actually heard, aren't they very
I
they're
heard
very
they're
hospitable,
friendly.
no?
Yeah, I heard they're really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Because they're all drunk all the time.
Yeah, I would love to
guys.
go over there. They're like Sweden. I would love to go to Sweden.
Oh, Sweden sounds like it'd be nice.
Yes. Yeah, they're very happy in Sweden.
They're very happy. Everybody beautiful.
But
I just want to make nice friends over there.
I think they're a little racist.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like a friend of mine, he went to Norway for work for like 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
and he's Hispanic. He was saying like on the street over there, people would just like walk up to him and like stare at him and shit, and people were just openly
Holy
racist to him.
shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like openly racist.
Because it's only fucking only
It's
European
only white
people over
people.
there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only white
Yeah.
people. Just like China, it's only Chinese people.
Oh man.
What an interesting experience that must be, though. I would love to go, but they're happy, so it must be fine. You know what I mean?
They're happy
not in
racist.
China.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
not in China.
It's
But over
Sweden.
there, they're
Yeah,
happy. So I don't
yeah.
think they would do anything bad. They just, be a little,
They just be like, "What the fuck
a little
are you?
blatant about how, fucking ignorant they are.
Why
and
are
shit.
you so dark?"
Why are you? This can't be right. It's a What's going on? It's a Tuesday. What's happening here? They just seem like a fucking Hispanic dude or a black dude.
Just walking down the street like, "Hey, wait.
Whoa.
What's he doing here?
Let's cross the street and talk to this guy real quick."
Excuse me, sir. A word, please.
What are you doing in our country?
What are you doing in our country? What are you? Insane.
You know, in their weird accent.
Yeah.
What is their accent?
I don't know, like a Norwegian accent. I don't know what it would be.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's exactly what I think it'd be.
Yeah. Are they lederhosen? Are they those people?
I don't know.
I think Lederhosen is like
We're just showing our ignorance.
It could be, bro. For the first time, like ever, I heard like Portuguese. It is the wildest
It
shit
sounds
I
just
ever
like
heard.
Spanish.
It's like a weird like accent
really
on
sound
top
like
of it.
that?
I swear to God, the guy I heard, he sounded exactly like that.
So it's like,
It was like if Blue's Clues could like actually talk, like if he actually said words.
it sounds like fucking blues. I thought it was like sho.
To me, it sounds like a combination of French and Spanish.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's
kind
the-
of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly like how it sounds. Like.
Yeah,
Yeah, but imagine more like Spanish words thrown in there.
I don't know.
Because I said there's like,
I don't know.
I don't know any more Spanish.
there's some like direct Spanish words that are pretty much 100% translations from Spanish to Portuguese.
That's wild.
Because the language has so much. Because they're all like romantic languages or whatever the fuck it's called.
I guess they got little.
It's all the
ass
same root.
wee-wees.
It's all the same root.
Yeah.
They got little dicks anyways. They ain't Brazilian.
They got little uncircumcised dicks.
God damn it. The Brazilian. Well, I don't even know. I think it's the Brazilian people that got the. Hold on.
Is it really Brazilian people have the hogs?
I don't know.
I
don't
think
know.
the Ghanaian people have hogs.
Oh, I'm
no,
sure.
the people
Hilarious.
from Congo, the people from like what, the Republic of Congo. What would you call that? It is the
Yeah,
Republic
yeah,
of Congo, isn't
Republic
it?
of Congo.
It is the Republic of
It's the
Congo.
Republic of Congo.
But
You know, Congo is a bad place, man.
it's a terrible place.
It's
They
like-
have a lot of
Yeah, they
precious
all got
minerals
long
over
dicks
there.
on them. This scary.
They be all swinging dicks and shit.
be
It's a terrifying
horrifying.
place. Whoa, hey, whoa, watch out, hold on now. But yeah, I think their average,
Oh,
if I'm not
man.
mistaken, is I think like 7 inches or 6,
Fucking
something like that.
terrifying.
Crazy shit. But they got a lot of precious minerals over there. They'd be building batteries over there.
Oh,
On some
shit.
slave labor shit.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. They get so what happens is these companies like Apple and Samsung and shit, they need the battery somehow. And there's
Yeah.
no way to get a sustainable battery, you know what I mean? Somebody has to go down into the earth and pull out these fucking precious metals.
Yep.
So what they do is they hire these contractor companies. And these contractor companies contract out to another company who contracts out to a local South African company or like a Congo company. So they're so Apple's like has like a fourth degree connection to them.
Yeah.
But it's basically all for Apple, right? And it's all being paid from Apple going down through all these different companies.
They do it on purpose to make it complicated to track or what?
Probably to make it look like they're not like.
So they're not directly
Maybe.
involved, but they
Yeah.
are. You know what I mean? And these companies are headed up by locals, usually like local businessmen in the Congo, who are super fucking shady.
Yeah.
Terrible people, yeah.
They're terrible people. They're putting their own people to work, and they're giving them basically like little to no money. And a lot of them, that kind of job is dangerous because you have to go into the ground and shit can like collapse because you have to dig. And a lot of the times they don't have the right tools.
Yeah, it's not
So-
regulated. Shit's just
No, it's
bro,
not regulated
They'll have
at
like a
all.
rope and just like kind of like lower them
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
and it'll be like the smallest little fucking mud hole you've seen, and like they're just like, yeah, there's like a fucking one. It's like a 3% chance you cannot come back. And you're like, what?
And you get paid like shit.
Yeah.
You get treated like shit.
They're the reason we have these amazing cell phones.
That's crazy. And they don't even have them.
Yeah.
They don't.
They don't have
They
them.
have flip phones.
And not only do they do that, they're fucking up their country. They're fucking up the landscape.
Yeah.
Because you're
Oh,
pulling
yeah.
out all those minerals from the ground. It kind of like
It's ruining
causes sinkholes. It fucks
it's
it all
fucking up
up.
shit with like the groundwater.
Yeah.
All that kinds of shit. So people are not having as much fresh water as they used to. Even fresh water was still a problem anyways, but it's even worse now.
It's crazy to think that you can't get like water. Just like sometimes I'll have
Yeah.
the water running in the shower, like letting it get hot, and I'm doing something real quick, like shaving.
Yeah.
And I just look at it. I'm like, what have you done?
You monster.
Someone somewhere wants
I don't know.
to
I
use
think
that.
it's sad.
That's
like,
crazy.
It's sad what these other countries have done to like other countries and other continents have done to Africa.
Yeah,
'Cause
bro.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Africa got
it
it
has-
pretty damn bad,
Like,
man.
all right, look at it and like take away all people, right? Let's pretend people never existed. Africa has the most abundant resources out of any landscape in the entire world.
Yeah.
Like it has oil, it has fucking
Minerals.
it has
Grains.
farmland, like it has all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? There's every kind of terrain. Like
Yeah.
it's a crazy place. There's things that can only be grown there. You know what I mean? Like it's got completely taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, crazy ass
Pangea.
shit.
Pangea.
We were all one.
We was all
one
once
continent.
African.
We were all one, guys.
We was all Africans. But nah, that's just crazy. Africa's really like, it's amazing. And then you just look at all the shit that gets taken away from it. And then no one pays anybody for it. It's
Yep.
crazy. Like,
And you're just like, damn, what if they didn't do that? Like, what if they would have taken care of it? Imagine, like, the beautiful, like, landscapes you would have seen. Like,
That'd been
animals
wild.
and all this shit.
Like to have like amazing cities like
Yeah.
built on top of that and
Yeah.
like
But it's so cutthroat
Or
over there.
around it.
Other people are fucking them over. And then Africa is fucking itself over. Because
Yeah.
people are just
Because
trying to make some money any way they can.
because they're learning from the people who are fucking them over.
Yeah.
So like
What's the best paying job? Well, it's
Exactly.
fucking cutting the fucking the tusk off of this elephant.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Like,
So I'm gonna go over there and do it.
Imagine if the only business practices you know are like shady shit.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be using the same shit whenever you do business with your own people.
Yep.
Or
'Cause,
like
I'll go get a legit job,
people
but like
who work for them and so on. And so
I'm
forth.
not getting shit. You know what I mean? Just working as like a cashier at some local store there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're never gonna make it up. You're just gonna be there forever.
Have to worry about getting shot by a child soldier or some shit.
Oh my
you know what I
God.
mean?
Child soldier rolls up on your village at 2 a.m. Oh my god!
Or get attacked by like a herd of lions.
oh hell
Give me all
no.
your money. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
just
a little kid with a fucking AK.
Leopard busts into your house, bro.
Bro, fucking
oh
terrifying.
fuck! In the middle of the night.
A
and
fucking
shit.
leopard bursts into your
Some
house.
fucking Tuesday
You-
night, your shit is ruined. That shit is terrible.
You hear pots and pans clanging and shit outside. You open the door. Oh my god! It's got my kid. It's got my kid out there. Shit.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's some
Leopard-
crazy shit.
I mean, do you think that really happens? Like, there's
Yeah, I'm
leopards,
positive that
leopards just
happens.
roaming around and they burst into someone's house.
I've definitely
Yeah.
seen videos of that. For sure.
For sure.
I've seen videos of leopards and like tigers dragging children out of houses. Swear to God.
Insane.
Like in India and shit. Happens all the time. Or like dragging dogs like out of the backyard. Like
that's okay.
stealing someone's. No, it's not okay. But stealing.
whatever.
But what can you do? Yeah, you snagged your dog. You got to get some better fences
Hey,
or something.
that's animal on animal beef. That ain't for me. That ain't my
Dog-
fault.
My dog got eaten by a tiger.
You can't have an
That's
outside
a
dog.
crazy thing to say.
Yeah, why would you have an outside dog?
Yeah.
You should know better.
What if,
Yeah.
what if you're just letting him out to pee?
Well, that's life or death right
Snatched up by
there.
a tiger.
Yeah, let your kid. Oh my God, dude! If a tiger stole my kid,
I'd be mortified.
you don't. How do you recover from that?
You don't recover.
I am distraught.
I'm reporting this to the HOA.
What is this to the HOA? Who do you call about that? The police are just so sorry. I'm so sorry. This happened.
I don't know what you think.
Combination
we
of
can
the cops and animal control.
And you know, leopards are no joke. Y'all have seen that video of the leopard? Basically, it's like maybe like a 45-second video. A leopard's like running around this little city area, and all these people are trying to record it, but also trying to run away because it'll keep running to different people because it's freaking out.
do. Yeah, fuck that.
Bro, it looks insane. This thing is so agile. It's like running up walls, like a fucking like Spider-Man and shit.
And if it wants to have you, it can have you.
There's a part where there's a guy he's like on top of a fence, and the thing runs up, does a kick off of the wall, goes up on top of the fence. The guy's he's way up there. It's like 10 feet or something up.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, fuck. And he tries to go to the other side. Leopard grabs him. And like, it's like holding him for a second. And then like it gets distracted and runs the other way. And the guy just like gets up and like runs off real quick. I'm like, bro, this thing just caught him like on a fucking 10-foot fence.
And let him go.
Yeah.
It didn't even care.
Oh my God.
There's nothing funnier than human interactions with wild animals.
Yeah. But let me record it.
I think,
Yeah, like, bro, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
dude, the fact that we have cell phones now is the coolest shit because we can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Imagine all the times that you couldn't record stuff and all that kind of cool shit was happening.
I don't want to record it, though. I appreciate the option, but I'm not going to record this
I'm
fucking
running.
leopard. Yeah, I'm out of here.
And
I'm
imagine
skedaddling.
when phones were even crazier, and I could like send it off on a drone and record, like follow whatever I'm trying to record. You know, some crazy stuff.
Man,
Or
fuck
live
that,
stream
bro.
it directly into your friend's skulls.
Oh, my
You know what I mean?
God.
You're gonna want to see this.
Like, I'll be at work and you're fucking like DMing my skull with this video and be like, all right, I'll check it out.
oh, dude, no way! It's the leopard video.
It's all leopard.
You're live streaming it from your eyes.
Holy shit, man! See, and that's that type of shit that makes me believe there's no damn ghosts.
What?
Really?
All
Oh, yeah, 'cause,
these
yeah, you
phones
feel
out,
like-
and nobody has ever recorded some cup moving.
Exactly, man.
Like, I need an authentic video out of your phone.
And
I don't want to see some shit on YouTube.
And like, you know how the people say like ghosts are only in specific places or whatever. You know what I mean? The way I think about this is, listen, if ghosts are real, think about the United States. This place is a massive graveyard for hundreds of millions of dead Native Americans.
And those guys
Right?
are spiritual as hell.
Shit, not even
Exactly.
just Native Americans, just white people.
White people, all kinds of people, right? But like mostly Native Americans. They would have, for now, I would see some kind of ghost. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because they're all underneath us. Their
Yeah.
graves are all underneath
There's no
us.
vengeful ghosts. All these terrible people.
You
are
tell me all them
prospering?
dead slaves ain't done nothing yet.
Nothing. They
Nothing.
didn't do anything at all.
Alabama still exists.
That can't be.
That is impossible.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do some
man.
crazy shit. In
There'd be
Alabama.
some kind of ghost unification. They'd get together. You know?
There'd be a union
We
of
take
ghosts.
over the human world and just set up
Right.
a ghost world.
There would have to be a ghost president,
There would have to be.
There would have to be.
I'd like to think they'd be a democracy.
and they would be at the UN demanding a lot of things.
Like the Taliban with ghosts. A lot of crazy things are going on.
The fucking ghost ambassador.
Speaking of Alabama, did you know? I don't think we mentioned this. Did you know more people died in Alabama in 2020 than were born in Alabama?
Insane.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What did they die
and it
from?
was by
I know COVID was
I forget
a lot
how
of
much,
it.
but not by a slight margin. It was a pretty decent amount, more than you would think.
I know COVID did a lot of damage in Alabama.
COVID for sure did some
Because
damage.
they was unvaccinated and unmasked in that bitch.
And they must have been
wow.
punching those babies to death.
Oh,
not
yeah.
having children or something. Because you know they were in there fucking. It's some small towns, dude.
Oh yeah,
They're probably all in there fucking.
Oh yeah, they're fucking.
In Bama?
Dude,
And we
Alabama.
were in the house for fucking 9 months out the year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they was fucking.
I feel like in a small town, people they get around much more because they all know each other too.
Oh yeah.
And like they end up sleeping with like a lot of the same people. Like it probably just happens a lot.
Yeah. That must be crazy to live
Maybe-
in a
do you
small
think-
town like that.
Do you think they have the kids? Or they do abortion? Because abortion is basically illegal in that state.
Yeah,
in
how do they do
Alabama.
it?
Oh shit.
Good old
coat
fashioned.
hanger.
Yeah.
Good old coat hanger, some stairs.
Man, if I would never shove no damn coat hanger in my fucking
No,
I would
pussy.
in my hoo ha.
Oh
Fuck
my
that.
god, nothing sharp is going in there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
good
you
on
can
that.
order the abortion pills, and they they come to you and you can take them.
Pills.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure how safe that is, but for sure you can order some.
What's the percentage of it failing?
I don't know.
That's
I
scary.
don't know. It'd be horrifying.
That's
to
interesting
take,
though.
Take some pills that make you have an abortion.
And you just push out a razor head baby.
Oh my god, a little
Disgusting.
some crazy little baby squirming around the toilet.
Shoot it. Shut the fuck up.
It's the last step in the instructions.
Shoot it!
You're gonna need to flush the baby, little sea monkey baby.
Dude, imagine you're that lady. You fucking take these pills, and then you go to shit the baby out or the fetus out, right?
Go to shit the baby out as they do.
You're this lady. You take the pills. You go to shit the fetus out, right?
Yeah.
And then it plops in there. What if it starts making noise?
Oh my god.
It's gonna
Shoot
be,
it. Shoot it, Timmy.
You build a love for it. You raise it anyways.
It's already in the toilet.
It's already in the
Let's say
I would love to love the baby and take it out, but it's already in there.
Let's say it's small
It's
enough.
already
Let's say
in
it's small
there.
enough to flush.
Shit. No, I mean that was the whole idea. That's why I did this in the first place. The baby's going down, but you know,
Wait, you're flushing the baby.
it'll drown quickly.
You're gonna drown that baby in the sewer.
Bro, what if
It'll
it
drown. It's
What
got
if it doesn't
gills.
drown and it like makes a way for itself in the sewer,
and it comes back like 30 years later,
all dirty as fuck?
just like trained in martial arts, like fucking.
It knows no English.
It knows no
It knows the language of the alligators.
Oh.
And that's it.
It's just the
It knows
alligator.
no English at all.
Raised by alligators and rats. Fucking STMNT. That's
You
a
know,
little
That's all
ninja.
it is.
all of this happened because you wanted an abortion.
Should have just raised it.
You just raised
Should
it,
have
man.
just raised it. Should have gave it at least
my
$20,
God,
sent it out.
Exactly, and that's why we agree with Greg Abbott. I'm just kidding.
Fucking Greg Abbott.
That's why
man.
you should have that baby and
That
not have a
son of a-
sewer baby.
Speaking of, okay,
Damn sewer baby.
so this is probably only gonna be relevant to people in Texas, but
Oh my god.
there's a governor's race coming up in Texas soon, right? And there's two candidates that are formally running.
And one is noticeably slower than the other one.
So there's Greg Abbott
in a wheelchair.
and Beto O'Rourke.
Yeah, in a race, he'd definitely lose.
There's Greg Abbott and Beto O'Rourke, but there's a third candidate who might put his hat in the ring who has my interest. Matthew McConaughey. He might really run.
You know what we need to do.
Dude, and they did
Save
some
this
sample
country.
polling. He polls ahead, like at least almost 10 percentage points ahead of Abbott and Beto in their respective parties.
Are you serious?
Yep. So he'd win in Texas if he were to, let's say if he runs as a Republican against Greg Abbott.
Is that real, though? Or is that just the people that were like, was it a
Oh, it's the
joke?
people. It was the people that were in the poll. You know what I mean? It's all just based off of it's like statistical analysis, just based in the poll. You know, like off of random average Texans. They would say.
Because, that's tough, man.
I'm positive, yeah, he could win.
Because it's
So-
all fun and games to say, like, I would vote for him for fun. You
I'd
know what I
vote for
mean?
him.
But I think I'd vote for him, too.
If you see that name at the poll, you're like,
I ain't
come
voting.
on.
Bro, it's Matthew
All right,
McConaughey.
let me tell
I
you.
love Wolf of Wall
Let me
Street.
tell you why I don't want to vote for Beto.
Why not?
I'm never gonna vote for Greg Abbott, but let me tell you why I don't want to vote for Beto. Because he said some stupid shit about guns, right? And that's not my hill to die on. But
Yeah.
my reason is because he said that, I know he's a losing horse.
What did
I already know he's gonna lose because
well,
he
he
said some
lost
shit about
before.
that.
He's
Texas
a
is-
loser.
Texas is way too gun heavy.
Yeah.
He's a loser.
He's a loser.
What he just basically he said that buy him
literally-
back thing.
He literally said, "I will take your AR-15s and shit, I will take your AK-47."
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah, I remember
literally
that.
said that. And,
like everybody.
yeah,
Yeah, I
everybody in the state
remember
of
that.
Texas, and then he recently reiterated that too, literally a day or two ago.
Like the buyback program, or like
No,
just
like
'em?
take.
like,
Like,
you need
as
to come
in
turn
phrase-
them in.
He phrased it like that, but of course there'll be a buyback.
Even if it
You know what I
won't,
mean?
it
But-
won't happen. That
That's
would
not-
never happen in Texas.
Oh, of course, but him saying that tells me that he doesn't know the state You know what I mean? And like,
I think he
he's not-
does.
And I'll be
how
honest,
does he? 'Cause,
I think
like,
he knows. He
there's
knows
a lot of people who want to keep their shits.
He
you know
knows
what I
his
mean?
angle. It's like the liberal angle.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna play that role.
But
Because
in
there are a lot
Texas-
of
It
young
almost
Texans that
works.
don't like guns.
It almost
crazy,
worked.
man.
It almost worked, bro.
Yeah.
Texas
like-
don't play about their
lot
guns.
of
They
people
want their
love that,
AK.
though.
They want their AK-47.
But he almost beat Ted. Even though Ted is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And like it should have been easy as fuck to beat Ted. He almost did it. He
Play-Doh
almost
looking
pulled it off.
motherfucker.
Now I don't know how he gonna. I think he could beat Abbott because people are not liking Abbott.
No,
right now.
nobody. And now everyone hates him because
yeah, I
the
think
freeze
a lot
and
of
all
people
that
could beat
shit.
Abbott.
And
But he has a
abortion
strong
laws.
base. He has
The
a lot
abortion
of
shit.
He has a lot of fucking crazy supporters though.
It's true. Yeah.
Like a
it's
lot
true.
of all the people in like because we don't think about all the small Texas towns.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
they're
love
all 100% Greg Abbott.
him.
Yeah.
They don't want Beto coming for their guns.
Yeah,
real.
I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, I don't know, man. At this point, it's too late to get rid of guns. You know what I mean?
I think
That's why I say.
But
too deep in
they
it.
need to be.
McConaughey is going to win.
They need to be
Exactly.
regulated way better. That's all it is. I think.
just more background checks. That's,
Yeah.
Way,
that's all I
like
think.
and like training of some sort. Like you can't even like use this thing. You're not allowed to use.
You
this
telling
thing.
me you gotta
Until
train me
have
to use
48
it?
hours of training,
Bro, I'm sure there are tons of people that own guns that have never even shot them.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then what are you gonna do? Some crazy ass shit.
Who needs an AR?
Nobody needs an
No,
assault
one-
rifle.
Hey, man.
no one needs one.
But it's fun.
It's
I'm sure.
a blast.
But guess
Exactly.
it's amazing.
They fucked it up for us because they went and they killed people in
Yeah.
schools and shit, and now it's all fucked up.
But it wasn't.
We
them.
would have
It
loved
was,
to have
it
fun
was
with
the
them, but they
small
fucked it all
percentage
up.
of the disturbed motherfuckers.
know.
but
man.
that's all it takes.
You
That's
can't
all it
let the
takes.
bad
And-
apples ruin it for everybody.
I would imagine anybody, not anybody, but anybody with an automatic gun's got to be a little disturbed.
Nah,
yeah,
man.
A
yeah,
little
yeah. I'm with
disturbed.
you, Omar. I'm with you on
I
that
know
one,
a few
Omar.
folks with
I don't think so.
automatic
I know-
guns.
Everybody I
I
know
know a
with an
family
AR
member with an
is
automatic gun.
disturbed.
Yeah.
Everybody I know with one that has one like at their house is a crazy person.
Something about him is off. Yeah, they
Like,
might be
what is
functional.
the point? And I hate when I say that to somebody and they're like, "Well, you never know if the government." I'm like, "Bro, they don't care about
Bro.
you,
And
you
the
ain't that
government-
important."
If you, bro, we could all have an AR. No,
Yeah.
no. Every third person could have an AR. The government is still going to easily
gonna
take
win.
us off. They're going to show up in a tank, and what are we going to do? We're going to shoot them with their ARs, and they're just going to send some fucking robot in here to torch us all.
I know. Think about all the shit that they have that we don't even know about, like all the weapons and shit.
Hella
that,
shit.
that they legally can't even talk about.
Some gravity.
Like all the kind of like guns that can go around corners and shit and like shoot people. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like
gosh.
they probably have
it is
shit
interesting
like
to
that.
think about. Or like crazy jets that can like be in like some
Like
invisibility cloak.
supersonic type shit to where it
Yeah.
can travel from like New York to LA in like 10 minutes or something like that.
Pretty
It's
amazing.
fucking
and you talking
crazy.
about an AR?
Yeah.
Y'all worried about that shit? Man,
Yeah, that's for
get
us,
off.
bro. We're just fighting against each other with those things.
And it's still weird. Like, why do you need one?
Why do you need one?
How many times can you shoot a deer?
Who is
before it
breaking
dies?
into your house with an AR? They're breaking. If anything, they're breaking in there with a handgun or something. Breaking with an AK.
Yeah, bro.
I just think it's cool to have.
You have an AK
It's not
shootout in your
cool to
house.
have- It's cool to go
Hey,
to
man.
like a gun range and like use it.
Yeah, they can own them, and then I'll just go over there and
Yeah, I
borrow it
just-
for the day and shoot it, and then like I go home and I use a pistol if I ever need to kill someone because they
but
break
there's a lot
in.
of people who have it as a hobby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not hurting anybody.
To go shoot guns.
Yeah.
But the problem is, bro, those people they buy them and sell them,
people
and
are
then
crazy.
they just get filtered into the wrong hands, man. And it's just like, we just don't need that many. And then because they're being bought and sold, the production companies are like, all right, we'll make some more and just fucking sell them in there.
I
And
think
there's
they would
just
get
more
made.
and more
I think they'd get
guns.
made either way
Yeah, I don't know, man.
because there's such an appetite across the entire country.
I
for
definitely
it.
think we should keep guns around, but I definitely
It's not
think
automatic. Yeah, automatic shit's
automatic.
where you lose me.
those have got to be if you can get them, they've got to be really hard to get.
I just figured like
Yeah.
they
There
should
must
probably
be a
do
reason that you
more,
need it.
More stringent background checks should be like implemented across the fucking board.
You need to have a Purple Heart to have an AR.
Yeah.
That's the only way you get it.
I just don't know in what world you would need
If you
that,
have a Purple Heart, you're gonna be fucking World War II veteran.
and you're gonna be the one
And
shooting
look,
people.
and get the perfect person to have an AR. Because you're crazy in the
You're
brain.
crazy. You're old. You think you're still you're having flashbacks of World War II.
This
You
seems
wake up
safe.
every morning in Vietnam. You're
Protect
just
yourself,
crazy.
sir. Thank you for your service.
Are there
Reward 'em with an
are there
AR.
like World War II veterans still alive?
Yeah.
Because they had to have been born
Barely.
in the, like, 20s.
There are.
Barely. They
Dude,
turning into dust.
Yeah,
They
because they
just-
couldn't have been born in the 30s. They had to have been born in the 20s.
In the 20s. In the 20s.
Yeah.
Those guys are 100 something years
100
old.
years
now.
old. They
Yeah.
just put a Nazi like general of some sort on trial in Germany. 97-year-old dude. Swear to God.
That's why, bro, I
they
hate
just rolled his
Germany.
ass
Still
into court.
prosecuting.
I
and shit.
actually hate Germany.
Yeah. No, he deserves it. Fuck that dude.
No, he
Yeah,
does.
I
But
agree.
I hate the post shit where they're trying to act like, oh my
yeah.
God.
Look, we're doing it. You see? He's 97. We don't care.
He gets punishments.
Get punishment.
Like, bro,
You need to die, sir. Sorry.
like y'all need to
Kill
just
97
accept what
year old.
y'all did because all y'all motherfuckers was backing my man.
I think-
And that was it.
I think this is like a part of it. They feel so guilty that they're going completely like, we need to just we need to prosecute every single body associated.
They
Because
need to
they
be-
feel so bad about it that like there's nothing like they have to do shit like that, or else if they didn't like prosecute him, it would look fucking weird.
They need to be like the South and just accept all the bullshit they did and like use it and move forward.
What they did was pretty bad though, man.
It was terrible.
Yeah, they did do some
But
bad
I
shit.
mean, that doesn't
They're
mean
trying to take over the world.
that doesn't mean fucking turn all the concentration camps into tourist sites.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
That's a little nuts.
It's crazy that like if you really think about it, they had a guy who legitimately wanted to take over the world.
Yeah,
Were most German people on board with this? Like the regular
a
population?
lot of them. Yeah,
I think so.
and they're gonna be like, no, it was peer pressure. And all that shit. Nah, they was rocking with what he was
We
saying.
were just scared. That's all.
they was doing the thing and everything.
When they found out he lost, she's like, "Fuck."
I also think he took
we'd get
advantage of a
anything.
lot of like people's like situations, like poor people and
He did.
uneducated people, right? Like
Well, their economy was shit, wasn't it? They
exactly.
were all living
So,
in
like,
poverty.
after World War One, like wars are not free, so someone has to pay them back.
Yeah.
So after World War we're done. After
War One done.
after World War One, France and England and the U.S. got together and basically said, Germany, you got to pay for all this shit. So they stiffed Germany with a huge bill to pay back for the war.
Mm-hmm.
So Germany, between like 1918 is when World War One finishes, right? So like between that and like the 1930s,
Mm-hmm.
Germany was just paying this shit back, and it was a crazy bill. They had to go in so much debt.
Yeah,
And they were like defaulting on their debt or near default on their debt, and they were spending so much, and their currency got like devalued to the point where like it was like super inflated. Cost like 32 million francs to buy like a fucking bar of Hershey's or some shit like that.
Frank.
So then like he took advantage of them and just fucking told them it's the Jews' fault. They have all the money. It's their fault that they wanted us to pay for this war and that we lost this war and so on and so forth. And then from there he just took advantage and kept fucking,
going
getting
up and
followers.
up. People in a bad positions. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
you're right.
are.
He's right.
He's fucking right.
He speaks for me.
Yeah. I'm sick of eating this fucking bread.
I want to eat like the Jews.
It's like the Jews. It's their fault.
I want the brisket.
I want to be blonde. So bad. And then he just built up a straight up cult following like Joel Osteen.
Yeah, man.
And just took it all the way.
Completely dominated like all these countries next to him.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And legit, like they could have been like if we didn't stop them. I think it could have been the end of the world. Like that guy, he was on a path, in my opinion, towards like the shit he was trying to do was dangerous. Like dangerous for the world. Like
Yeah, because it's giving people the wrong idea, and it was showing the worst of humanity.
yeah,
you know, so
the absolute worst aspects of
people
it.
are losing hope. I'm sure. You know, watching imagine like that's actually going on in another country right now, and we're like, fuck, this is life right now.
Yeah, man.
Like it was present time. That'd be crazy.
It's crazy to think of. It's like fascism. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you say anything about the government, you're fucking
dead.
they kill you. Like there's no, you don't get arrested, you get killed. That's fucking crazy to
That's
think
crazy.
of. Or like the government just kill people for no reason. Or let's say if someone makes a business move that goes against the government, Hitler would just send them to kill him.
Yeah.
Damn. If he wouldn't have headed towards Russia first, he probably would have done some more damage.
Yeah, but
what I
Russia
mean?
is where they fucked up because they got
Yeah.
to the cold and they were like, "Oh shit, we don't know how."
Yeah, they weren't ready.
Yeah, we don't know how to handle this real cold, and the Russians were like, "Bitch, I live in this shit."
But you
what
know
I
who
mean?
folded? Fucking France. France
Oh,
folded
easy.
like some
France
little
folded up
bitches.
like a
Yeah,
tent.
They did. They, folded
They walked in
across.
France and had that shit by morning.
Yeah.
We need the English help.
Hurry!
Hurry, please.
They're here.
Please, they are here.
He's taking the paintings.
He's taking the paint. Oh my god.
He's taking all of our fucking.
of our
That's
paintings.
funny.
He's taking
And they took,
That's
and he
hilarious.
took
Gio.
all that
No,
shit.
Gio's right. They did. They took all
They
their
took
shit, bro.
all of their
they
shit.
took all their art and they took all their paintings. They took all their good shit.
Give me that
They were-
shit.
They were taking pictures walking through the streets, and they were just like, we can't do nothing.
They can't do nothing. They're taking all the croissants,
They took
all the
croissants.
paintings. Oh my god.
Melly. They're taking away all the croissants. all the
Merci.
paintings.
Oh my god. What a crazy place. It's all snobby. It's
Right.
I don't care. Turn away from it. I don't
Hey,
even care.
We're talking shit, but Gio's right. They really folded up so quickly.
They
Yeah.
folded, bro.
Like,
It was so
they were
bad.
like, okay, you take it.
Okay, shit. Take it. I don't care.
Oh man.
Oh
but like,
my god.
it's scary to
French.
think of, man. Like if legit, like let's say he took over England too.
Oh, it would have been done. it would have been done.
I think that's it, dude. Like, because you have Japan.
We would have had to team up.
Yeah,
With
like
Russia.
Exactly. We would have to team up with Russia because otherwise, I mean,
Send out some little Optimus Prime robots and just take them down. Now they had to nuke them. We would have to. Did they have?
they had nukes
Yeah, they had
too.
They did.
Dude,
They were actually ahead of us.
They were they were ahead of us. They were on the
Germany?
cutting edge.
Yeah.
So you know
You're kidding.
the head.
Why
of,
didn't
like,
they nuke us then?
So like we knocked out the organization before they could. Like we started taking them down, like dismantling them.
Too
before
many.
they
It has to
could.
go down too many people. Do they want us to do it or not? Do they want us to do it? Like right
Do
before
we
they're-
still work on this?
They're banging on the door. Should we? Do we press the button?
Give us the sign.
Damn, I didn't. I knew that they were advanced, and I knew
But-
that they had like a
so-
lot of like scientific and
They
like,
had a lot,
technological
bro.
advances. but
Interesting enough.
I didn't
So
know that.
the first head of NASA was a Nazi. He was a former Nazi.
Didn't
Yeah.
know
His name is
that.
Werner von Braun.
If you think about it.
One von Braun.
He
That is a German
he was
ass name.
Hitler's, he was
Vampire.
like Hitler's head of rocket science. He used to like test on humans and do all kinds of crazy shit. He was very cruel. He would hang people and shit.
They learned a lot of things though. Those Germans.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, they learned a lot of shit from the bullshit they were doing to people.
Yeah.
Like, that's how they learned a lot
all
about,
the
like,
fucking crazy
science. Yeah.
experiments.
That's how they got all their knowledge.
We turned him into a goat.
I guess you can't get a lot done if you completely erase any morality. Like,
To be honest, you
just
get
like-
a lot of work
Dude,
done.
I would love a Jurassic Park, but no, we won't do it because it's immoral. You know what I mean? Or I would love 3 arms. I would love one more right here, but they won't do it.
one right from the front.
Yeah,
Right in the
from
front. Makes it easy to beat off.
Yeah, it's easy to beat up.
It's right there.
Just getting fights all day.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it would have been. It'd be interesting, right? Wouldn't it be to like have clones and like
would
Jurassic
be
Park
interesting.
looking
Who
things?
knows if
And,
that's where we would have went though?
Not originating from the Nazis, though. I would rather have it start from somebody else.
yeah, and they do say like scientifically, yeah, it's definitely like possible
Yeah.
to do that. They just need some more time, and they need like to bend the rules a little
For like
bit.
a,
Yeah.
Because
I feel like we'll never see a Jurassic Park.
You don't think so? We
it's
definitely
never-
will, dude.
I don't know, man.
We're getting to the point where like we're almost gonna be able to choose our kids like eye color and like
Yeah.
their height and
I
shit.
feel like at first it's gonna be lame. There's just gonna be little dinosaurs
Oh,
that
that
like
sucks.
that fit like in the palm of your hand type shit. You know
Now,
what I mean?
that's a good idea, man.
You wouldn't want to
Nah,
do
man,
that?
I want to see the real ones.
No, but like as a business,
See?
they're like pets. Make them like little pets.
Sell little dinosaur pets.
Sell little dinosaur pets. They're like
Little
bearded
crawler-
dragons.
They eat up all
Oh,
the fucking.
fuck
They
that.
eat all the cats and fucking dogs in your neighborhood.
You have to
Fuck
put them like in
that.
a heated tank and just when they get too big, you release them into Florida and then, into the wild. and then a few years later, they shoot to kill orders. Kill any T-Rex you see.
It's just a big ass gate around Florida.
These are actually an invasive species. they weren't native to this area.
Invasive re-engineered species from fucking 120 million years ago.
I like some little saber-toothed tigers, some little mammoths. I would love that.
You ever think about
Oh
that
my
sometimes though?
God.
That these giant reptiles, like the size of like 2 or 3 houses.
I
some of
don't
them-
think it's real. I don't believe.
You don't think
Dinosaurs?
I
are
don't
real?
believe they're real.
Dude, come on! They have the fucking fossils.
I
What
don't
do you
believe they're
mean,
real.
dude?
You think it's all fake?
I think it's fake. I think it's
You think they put them in the ground?
No. I got really high one time and I came up with a theory.
What's the
right.
theory?
I had a theory that we're not the only civilization to ever be on Earth.
Oh, of
And then-
course.
So I was like, so what happened was we all burned away or whatever the fuck. And it was our bodies they found, all fossils.
Oh, so you think those were people?
And then, yeah.
You think they spoke to each other?
And then he just
shit?
lied and used it as dinosaurs.
I don't know, Gio. I saw
Bitch, that don't
one-
make no Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You know what's weird to
His
think
name
about?
was Johnny.
His name was. I was a person. I was an accountant at a very prestigious company. God damn it,
Bro, they had reptile brains, bro.
They had reptile brains.
They had all the
They said,
reptile
yeah.
features. And
No,
like,
I'm just fucking around.
Apparently,
I think
their
they're
skulls
real.
were small and shit. But
Yeah.
you know what's funny? Like what was under them? What if
Yeah.
there's like more crazy looking fossils? We're like, oh shit, there was
yeah.
squid people here.
Like what was
before
deep,
that?
What was deep beneath that? That's a
Yeah.
good question. Like,
Yeah.
we don't really know. I think before then, it's like it's way too. It's like way too like hardened and shit. Way too
Yeah.
fossilized to even see what it is. at that point.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to make anything out of it.
But yeah, I went to the
Interesting,
museum a few months ago, and they had an actual because like pretty much all like T-Rex sculptures you see pretty much all across the U.S. They're not
fake.
they're fake.
Yeah.
They're just orchestrated and they use some real parts, but pretty much 90% of it's fake, right?
Yeah.
You told us that. I didn't know that, bro. And that's such a downer, man.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Fucking bummer.
It just looks cool. It helps with the imagination. But they did have a skull, an actual skull of an actual T-Rex, and it was like completely like intact. One of the most fascinating things I've ever seen in a museum. First of all, the thing is huge. The
Yeah.
tooth is like the size of half your arm, right? The teeth
Fucking
are the
crazy.
size of half your arm, and like it looks so real to me because it was perfectly fossilized, and you could see like this thing had scars and like broken parts of
Oh,
its
yeah.
like eyes.
From like fights and shit.
Yeah, from fights. So it had like legit scars and tears on his face, like deep into its bones from like fights and shit.
You think like the animal world these days is rough? Like when you see like a fucking
Bro.
cheetah
Nah,
chasing down a
bro.
gazelle. Imagine back then when it's like, imagine being a small dinosaur back then.
Oh, your lunch.
When this big old fucking T-Rex is running around and shit. Apparently they weren't as fast as we thought they were.
No,
and not as
T-Rex,
agile
T-Rex
at all.
were probably much more slow and probably
Yeah.
fell over a lot.
Yeah, they
yeah, they have
turn.
fucking low ass arms.
And
Big
apparently,
arms.
like, a lot of their weight was balanced out through their tail. So they would kind of go like, it was like a teeter-totter with their tail when they would run. So it wasn't very fast, and it was like, they were kind of clumsy.
But
Just
let
run
me
into
let
shit.
me tell you, if one is still coming after me,
Yeah. Juke it out.
I'm freaking.
I'm gonna run right under it.
Now that's an
I'm
idea.
running right under it.
Yeah, because they're
I
a little
swear to
They
bow-legged,
gonna
no?
smash you.
They're a
No,
little
it wouldn't.
bow-legged.
It's gonna try to step on me and like fucking fall.
Yeah.
And
It
it
can't
falls
clench
on
its
you and
knees
crushes
in.
you to death.
Okay, so it got me then.
Sits
Come
down
on,
right
man.
on you. Right when you're under it.
It sits right
You
on
run
me.
one way, spin, go the other way.
Imagine
Yeah.
like pterodactyls. Their wingspan was the size of school buses. Imagine just seeing that thing just,
Oh my.
flying through the sky.
It probably fucking blow me away.
Nah, dude.
Breathe-
The
breathing
roaches were the
fire.
size of this TV, bro. The
Yeah,
roaches
that's
were like
crazy.
fucking 4 feet long.
My
And like the
God.
dragonflies and shit.
Thank God that shit died out.
You know, there's people who
It's
believe
terrifying.
that humans walked around the earth the same time as dinosaurs.
Idiots,
Fools.
dummies.
How would that even work, man?
Where? Where would they be? They would be in their bellies.
On top of the dinosaurs, of course. Training,
Riding them.
making
On top of the
friends.
dinosaurs, of course.
Making friends with them. What if it's humans from the future and they came back and put those dinosaur fossils there? It's all
Out,
fake.
man. I got.
It's all
What would the
fake.
reasoning be?
That
to
was
do
one of the
that?
theories
Just
I
to
had.
fuck with us. Just to fuck with us. Or what if those like alien spaceships that people saw out on the coast, like the Navy and shit,
Yeah.
what if those are humans from the future? And they're just trying not to be like figured out.
That could be likely. But
That would
I
make a
don't-
lot of
I don't know,
sense.
man. I feel like
Man.
they would have exposed themselves to us already if they were from the future. They would
All
come
right,
back.
all right. We'll
They
help
would have
you
been
guys
like,
out.
all right, here's a cure to COVID. And they would just give it to us in a water bottle.
But it'll fuck everything up in the you know.
Well, fuck your future.
No. It might,
Also, we don't even really know what you know. Imagine if this is real. I wonder what would happen if you.
what
did
if it's
that.
like non-causal events? Like, what if like they can come back and give us shit, and it'll only help us going forward, but they're already on their timeline, already.
Yeah,
having
it
learned
wouldn't.
this shit.
It wouldn't
So
affect
it
their
would-
timeline.
it would split?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's an idea.
And what
That's
if
like Avengers.
And we all just keep. That's just like the
That's like
the
Avengers.
multiverse, actually.
Exactly. What if we go? Yeah, I was just saying, what if
Bouncing
we
into
go-
each other and sharing information, and we just like prosper like a motherfucker.
That'd be nice.
Until one of us becomes way too powerful and it takes over all the timelines.
Yeah.
Then what?
Kind of like some fucking Marvel shit. You know
That's
what I
some
mean?
Marvel shit. Is that what happens then?
It is.
Yeah.
King the Conqueror.
Kind of like in a. Yeah, it happens in one of the comic books.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen in the Loki series. It's pretty.
Oh, that's what
Fascinating.
King the Conqueror is.
Yeah. And it's a black man. It's a black man
It's a strong black
ruining
man.
the multiverse, destroying it all.
Isn't Owen Wilson in Loki?
He is.
He is,
has
and
a-
he's fantastic.
He has a weird
Yeah?
nose.
Yeah, he does have weird nose. He
I
does
thought
have
his nose is weird. Was it just for the show? I thought his nose was always weird.
I
No,
think it's
it
for
is
the
always
show.
weird. I thought it was always it's like a little crooked.
No, they did something to his nose for the show. Like
Oh.
they like added like skins. I don't remember.
That way we don't know who he is. Under the radar.
Right? There's no way.
You check the cast like, oh my god, that was Owen Wilson?
Holy shit! I didn't even
no
know.
idea. There's no way to mask him.
There's
You know
no
what I
way
mean?
to mask him.
It's Owen Wilson, dude.
Yeah.
We
I've
know
seen-
that nose.
I've seen Wedding Crashers
Wow.
way too many times.
Wow.
You know, I was just kind of. Well, he's kind of like a wider Matthew McConaughey.
Oh yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's just like a cool Owen Wilson.
He's gonna be.
I
our-
just don't.
better hair.
He's gonna be
Bro,
our future
people
governor.
love Matthew McConaughey.
I love him.
He's too cool.
White
man.
women-
He's cool as hell, man.
White women get moist at the thought of him.
That's what I'm telling you. He's gonna win.
He's
He
a smooth
is.
guy.
He polls better among Hispanics and
Everybody likes him.
parents.
yeah.
And,
Parents
and white women.
who doesn't love Matthew McConaughey? Yeah.
Legit.
Everybody, he's so like
Single mom.
He's just so like I
He's a cool
don't-
guy.
I don't like using this term because sometimes people take it badly. But I would say he's mayo. He's just mayonnaise.
He's just mayonnaise.
Yeah,
Just regular white
he's
dude.
just bland.
He's a nah, dude.
He doesn't say anything that's offending or like offensive.
Mm.
He's just cool.
I'll tell you this. He does kind of have that fake woke persona.
Yeah.
Because I heard him on Joe Rogan, and I heard him. You know, you don't hear Matthew McConaughey talking for too long. At
There's
a
a
time.
reason why you don't.
Yeah, you only hear him talking in a Lincoln commercial. But but when you hear him talking for like 2 hours on an interview, you're like, all right, dude, like you're not really saying anything. You're just saying a lot of words, but like it's like common sense, like moral of the story type of like
And it
ideas
sounds
about
good.
life. Yeah,
It
And I'm
sounds
like,
amazing.
I mean, yeah, you made it
The way
sound cool,
he
but like
talks
it's,
like a philosopher. Though.
yeah, it's a simple
Yeah.
idea that you're trying to get across. You know what I mean?
But the way he says it's cool as hell.
Yeah.
He sounds very good when he says
She
it.
laughs all about going forward. You're like,
Yeah, no,
you're
that's
like,
true.
well, I mean, I know, but I guess that's pretty
I mean,
cool,
he's
huh? It sounds cool.
I should only go forward.
Yeah,
I should never go backwards.
Exactly. That's a good note to end on.
always go.
We
forward.
should always take life a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah. Thanks,
Oh
guys.
my god.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I had to get my baby.